Hello, I'm Dennis Chapman, founder, president, CEO of the Chapman Group. And I'm very excited today to announce the official strategic partnership with the Summit Group. This partnership involves the integration of the Voice of the Customer program and process into your sales transformation roadmap. And we're very fortunate today to have also the founder and CEO of the Summit Group here. Phil, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, Dennis, first of all, this is exciting. You and I have been friends for decades, but now we're really aligning our firms around something that matters deeply. One of the things we're seeing as we work cross-industry around the world right now is that end customers are reassessing in a post-COVID market, which suppliers are we going to move forward with? So what that's causing is our clients to reassess how they go to market. And we're in the business of sales transformation. And when people say, well, what does that mean? What it means is shifting from asking the question of how you want to sell to the new question is, how do your customers want to buy? And it really involves four pieces. Number one on the left is figuring out and establishing the new strategy, vision, and roadmap of how you do want to go to market. Number two is developing what we call the sales operating system, which are the tools, competencies, frameworks, as we call it, the thoughtware and the software of how you're going to do this. Third is upskilling and training your people to show up as business people, not salespeople. And finally, how do you then execute on this, measure it, and scale it? So four fundamental kind of phases to doing this transformation. Now, finally, the one that represents the intersectionality of your firm and mine is that the voice of customer has never mattered more. Because as we talk about having increased agility, well, agility comes from what? Listening to your best and brightest customers. And so this voice of customer issue is no longer an option. It's essential that you do it in a very rigorous way, in a very precise way of bringing their voice from the outside to your company on the inside. And Dennis, that's where you come in. So I'll turn it back to you.
Phil, just great points. I couldn't agree more. And that's why I'm so excited about this partnership, is that really it all does start with the customer. I mean, we for decades have been hearing about transformation. And in some cases, some people have defined it as a training initiative, sometimes putting in a tool, sometimes putting in consulting. However, the way you've portrayed it here is real transformation. And now it all starts with the customer is now included in the transformation process. What do we mean by that? We mean that we will know and understand and learn about the customer's expectations, their attitudes, their behaviors, so that throughout the whole process, action planning is driven, as you said, Phil, on the buyer. It's oriented toward the buyer. So it no longer is about selling practices or process. It's about the buyer and the buyer process. So this is an exciting time, an exciting partnership that really brings to the marketplace a competitive advantage for those who we work with. As you say in some documentation, which is really important, it enables our clients to not only make the short list, but to truly transform and earn much more business and clients from their marketplace. So Phil, any final thoughts as we talked about this that you might want to add?
I just want to emphasize one point you made. It has to be a cultural transformation. This isn't just about training. Just training the sales teams isn't enough. That's not going to change. This is, one of our clients said it well. If we're just doing training, it's like painting a car red to make it go faster. Okay. You got to get under the hood, and under the hood is your culture. And this is the roadmap to get under the hood of your culture and to really create sustainable change. Thanks, Dennis.
I love the analogy, Phil, and you're absolutely correct. This is true sales transformation, and very excited to be part of it and look forward to helping our clients achieve these great, tremendous results. Thanks again.